Greg Hennis and Steve Silverio, and welcome back to Philly Chevy Giant. It's Gordon Chevrolet on the Boulevard in Bustleton. Steve, where's it at?
In the great Northeast.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Steve, did you have a great Christmas?
We had a great Christmas. Yes, we did. It was wonderful. We've had a great beginning part of the month, in which we're going to be talking about, and yeah, everything couldn't be better.
Well, I got to tell you, as you go around the Delaware Valley and the Lehigh Valley right now, and you go into most people's home, you're going to see a Christmas tree like you see here. But the difference is, here at Philly Chevy Giant, you still got presents under the tree. I have a sneaky suspicion if you go to anybody's house in the Delaware Valley, those presents are long gone.
Those presents are all gone, but guess what we have here? We have presents left over that we're going to be giving out until the end of the year.
All right, well, we're going to get to that in a minute, but here's the thing, Steve. It is the month of December, and this is by no stretch of the imagination, this is the biggest week in the car business. Am I correct?
You're absolutely right. For the 40-something years that I've been selling cars, this week is the biggest week of the year. The day after Christmas is when all the incentives double, in some cases triple. This is when the manufacturers have to finish up their fiscal years, and this is where we take the gloves off and sell cars and get bank approvals on just about any credit we need.
All right, so you're taking the gloves off. It's the biggest week of the year, and that sets us up for what you're doing here at Philly Chevy Giant. Gordon Chevrolet on the Boulevard right here in the Great Northeast between now and the close of the year.
You're exactly right. What I'd like to do, though, I'd like to start off by saying that famous line.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's get going. Let's start off with that. Philadelphia, just do the deal.
Now I feel like we're ready. Now I feel like we're ready to take those gloves off. Take them off. Take them off.
And by the way, we've been doing this now for a year and a half to 2 years of Philadelphia, let's just do the deal. I think people have forgot what just do the deal means. I just want to explain it one quick second.
Please.
There's an explanation. It started off, and it was a saying that I came up with. I'm working the showroom floor, and I'm telling everybody, just do the deal. Stop making the deal hard. Call the banks. Get the banks to stretch. If the bank says they need $3,000 down and all they got is $500, call the bank, tell them they got $500. We want to deliver the car. Do whatever it takes to get these cars down the road. My staff believes in just do the deal, and it's also for the customers. When we make this deal, you need to just do the deal also, all right? It's going to be the best deal that you're going to come by, especially this last week. This is the week that I really do mean it. Just do the deal for everybody, for my team included.
All right, well, Steve, let's stop the suspense and let's hear what's cooking here at Philly Chevy Giant.
Well, as you know, we still got, for the last week of the month, we got the credit amnesty, which I just covered. The banks are going to be buying crazy, as deep as I've ever seen. We've already got a notification from the banks. Send us everything you got. We want to look at every single deal. Trade amnesty. We've got January and February, which is the two biggest months in the used car business. Trades are needed desperately. So we're going to be appraising trades for more money than we've ever appraised trades for to help us in this trade amnesty deal. And everybody knows what trade amnesty is. No matter what you owe on your car,
$5,000, $10,000, $15,000.
It doesn't make a difference if your car's worth $5 and you owe $20. We're going to get you out of that trade. We're going to put whatever money it takes to get that trade into here and get it ready for January and February. And then we've been advertising all month is we're going to do your payments until well into 2017. I don't think everybody understood what well into 2017 meant.
Really?
It's 2017. It's not until, when I told you, remember, don't make your December payment. Your next payment won't be due now until December 2017, possibly, depending on when you sign the buyer's order. It might be 2018, January of 2018.
So what you're really talking about is a full year's worth of payments. For this week and this week only, the last week of 2016, you are going to hook up anybody that comes in here to Philly Chevy Giant with making their payments for an entire year between now and the close of 2016.
That's huge.
That is huge.
You're not going to have 12 payments through this winter.
You don't have to worry about your Christmas bills. You got that extra money to put towards your holiday payment.
Spring break for the kids, summer vacation,
back to school,
the fall,
next Christmas,
next Christmas.
Wow.
You may not have a payment until 2018.
So what you're saying is we're not going to worry about a payment this month. We're not going to worry about a payment in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, in a lot of cases, Steve. That's 2018 before they're making a payment. That is a year and then some until 2018. You're covering the payments. That's amazing.
If people don't get off the couch and out of their easy chair and come down here for this last week of the year, to purchase a car with the offers we've got going, plus we have a car giveaway. Any car you test drive, even if you don't buy the car, you just test drive the car, and you get to put your name in the barrel behind me, and we're going to be giving away a car. And let's say you did buy a car, and you won the car, and you don't need 2 cars. I'll give you the value of that of what the giveaway was in cash.
Really?
And yes.
So, in other words, if I come in here to Philly Chevy Giant between now and the close of 2016, number one, I'm going to buy a car, and I'm not going to make a payment until 2018. That's number one, correct?
Number one, yes.
Number two, trade amnesty, which means no matter what you owe, you are going to pay their trade off, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. They're upside down. They're getting right side up.
We're getting them out of that loan.
Credit amnesty, good credit, middle of the road credit, or really problematic credit, you're going to get them down the road by getting them hooked up in the right situation to get them driving today.
Absolutely.
And the part that everybody loves, they come in here to Philly Chevy Giant and you take a test drive, okay? And you buy a car, okay? But no matter if you buy a car or if you just come in here and look around and take that test drive, you're going to be entered into a contest to give away in January on the 7th a 2017 Chevrolet Cruze lease for 2 years. Now, suppose you win. They pull your name out of that barrel back there on January the 7th. Suppose they pull your name out. You win, but you don't need a car, okay? Well, guess what? Steve is going to give you a check.
I'm going to give you a check for the cash value of that giveaway.
So no matter what you do, just for coming here, if you do nothing else between now and the end of the year, just for coming here to Philly Chevy Giant and you don't buy anything, you get to register once you take that test drive for that 2017 Chevrolet Cruze giveaway. However, if you buy, this is like Christmas all over again. No payment until 2018. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty, and by the way, Steve, the best part of the deal is right here next to us. Xboxes, multimedia players, TVs, because when it's all said and done, make your deal, get the trade amnesty, credit amnesty, and the no payment until 2018. You come over to the tree, and do you pick the present, or does the salespeople tell you what you're going to get?
No, you come over, you take the gift of your choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, it started a long time ago when Steve says, guys, just do the deal. So, Steve, why don't you say those magic words? Remember, we are making your payments this week only, the final week of the year, through the close of business Saturday, December 31st, 2016, when they lock the door, turn off the lights, and the year says goodbye. So does this program. We are making your payment until 2018, because when Steve says, just do the deal, he really means
Philadelphia, just do the deal!
right here at Gordon Chevrolet.
All month long, come in and test drive any vehicle and qualify for a 2-year lease giveaway on a 2017 Chevrolet Cruze. And when Steve says, just do the deal, we just
Do the deal!
Just do the deal!
Why does he do this to me, Greg? We're gonna give away a car, Steve. A car.
We're going to be giving away a $20,000 car.
Why does he do this to me, folks? I understand the gifts, I trade amnesty, credit amnesty. We talked about the payments, but a car, a 2017 Cruze, we're going to give away.
Let me tell you why, and I know you're like this. You're a family man, and you know that we've got 80 folks that work with us as part of our family.
That's right.
The community has given so much to us this year, and selling as many cars as we've sold. I want to be able to give back for Christmas. I want this car parked in somebody's yard at Christmas, and I want to have. All you have to do is come in and do a test drive. I just want you to drive one of our automobiles, give us a chance to create the value, and even if I can't make the deal, if I can't give you what you want for your trade, and you just come in and take a test drive, you can win this 2017 Cruze with no purchase.
So what you're saying is you come in, now listen to this, Kevin. You come in, this is what you said, right, Steve?
Yes.
You come in, take a test drive on any automobile here at Philly Chevy Giant.
New or used,
It doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
And at the end of the month,
End of the month.
you are going to award someone is it a lease you're going to award?
Yes, it's going to be a 24-month prepaid lease.
So they're getting a 2-year lease on a 2017 Chevrolet Cruze.
Yes.
No purchase necessary.
No purchase necessary.
Just for taking a test drive.
Just for taking a test drive.
Kevin, how does that grab you?
Well, I'll tell you what, Greg. We have had a very good year, and it has been because of the community. I mean, it's definitely a very big gift, but I think it is a pretty good way to give back. I mean, it's definitely something that
That's strong.
no other dealers would do. I mean, it shocked me. I'm standing over right here. We're giving away a car. obviously I had to come running over here, but I mean, I guess it's a pretty good idea. I'm a family man. I love the holidays, and I mean, that is something special to do for the community that's taking care of us this year. So I'm in, Steve. I mean, let's just do the deal.
Think about the person who wins this, that they don't have a new car in their family. It could be a single woman with 2 or 3 kids. It could be a single man with 2 or 3 kids. It could be anybody. And this car will bring so much joy to their family at Christmas time to be able to win this car and not have to worry about anything for 2 years and be able to drive in a brand new car.
That's special.
That is pretty special, and I mean, when you put it that way, you know, again, like I said, the community's taking care of us this year. We had a great year. I'm all in. Let's definitely do it.
Should we ask him if he really buys in by saying those magic words, Steve? Should we ask him?
Let's have him do the magic words.
Go ahead, Kevin. Do you buy in?
Philadelphia, just do the deal.
Steve, tell us how it's really done.
He did a pretty good job.
I know, but he's not you, Steve.
Philadelphia, just do the deal and win the cruise.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're talking about here at Philly Chevy Giant. It's Gordon Chevrolet on the Boulevard in Bustleton, right here in the Great Northeast. Listen to this. If you're just joining us, I know Kevin is still trying to figure this out, but here's the deal. You come in to Philly Chevy Giant, Steve, take any test drive, new or pre, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't make a difference.
And at the end of the test drive, if you cannot make a deal for them, or if you do make a deal for them, just because they took a test drive, they're going to qualify for a 2-year lease giveaway on a 2017 Chevrolet Cruze, no purchase necessary in the month of December. Everybody takes a test drive, qualifies.
Absolutely.
Wow. And at the end of the year, this car will be given away, the 2-year lease.
Absolutely.
And in addition to that, Kevin, you are not going to make a payment with a purchase well into the coming year of 2017. You're not going to be making a payment.
Absolutely. And you're going to get more for your trade. On the trade amnesty deal, we're going to pay off your trade no matter what you owe. And no matter what's happened in the past, we're going to get some bank to forgive because it's Christmas. And we're going to get somebody in a brand new car of their choice to drive out of here in.
So what you're saying is you've got the banks in the spirit of forgiving a little bit this holiday season.
If we've had a good year, the bank's had a good year. The economy's moving along. Everybody's doing well. And to me, Christmas is forgiving. Let's give back this year, and let's get some people in some cars. Let's get some cars down the road no matter what. And I've told Kevin, just make these deals. And again, we're going to stand by what we do is we just do the deal. This month, we are really, really, really going to just do the deal. We're going to take all the gloves off, and we're going to make car deals this month. We're going to have a December to remember.
Well, no doubt about it, with the 2017 Chevrolet Cruze 2-year lease giveaway. That in itself is a great promotion. Steve, you could have just stopped there. But then you have the no payment until well into 2017. Trade amnesty,
Absolutely.
Kevin. Credit amnesty. And Steve, I don't think he heard the other part about the goodies under the tree here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Greg. Actually, I knew about this.
Oh, you did?
The big surprise to me was the Cruze, and
Hello!
Kevin bought them all.
Well, you've really changed him around this year.
I'm telling you, he's softening up, ain't he?
well, I got more that I got to move in here in a minute. But I'll tell you what. I mean, everything that we're doing this month, it's basically almost every promotion that we've done all year rolled into one. So it really doesn't get any bigger than this. And I'll tell you what, you're right. We had a good year, so we should take care of everybody, and I'm all in for it. Let me grab the rest of these gifts and get them in here. All right? Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going on. It's going on. It's going on. You did not hear Steve incorrectly. Steve, if they're just joining us and they have not heard why this car is next to us, tell me why.
This car right here is going to be in somebody's yard at the end of the year.
Why?
All they got to do is come in and do a test drive, and that car is going to be in their yard.
You are giving this away.
Giving this away.
In a 2-year lease.
In a 2-year lease.
No strings attached.
No strings attached.
Somebody at the end of the year.
There is one string.
You got to take a test drive.
You got to take a test drive.
Other than that, there's no strings attached, no purchase necessary.
No purchase necessary. You come in and take a test drive. You qualify for the drawing to win this car and put it in your yard for 2017.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's going on. Now, Steve, I don't want to interrupt you here, but do you hear that commotion over there at the manager's desk and stuff? I see. What's going on over there?
A lot of deals being worked right now. Here's what I think you and I should do.
Okay.
Let's go over there and see if we can put a couple deals together real quick and see what we got over there. How about that?
Can we listen in on you while you're working?
Absolutely. Come on.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Steve. All right, I'm anxious to hear what's going on over here with these guys. I just can't imagine. Look at this. Oh, my goodness.
All month long, come in and test drive any vehicle and qualify for a 2-year lease giveaway on a 2017 Chevrolet Cruze. And when Steve says just do the deal, we just do the deal.
Just do the deal.
What is going on here?
Holy smoke. This is what I like to see now. We got deals cooking.
Look at your face light up with this.
Well, I'm telling you, it always lights up when we can help people get into the cars that they
I
want.
think they need your help. Look at this. What's going
I
on
don't
here?
know. They do a pretty good job. They've needed less and less of my help over the last months.
You've taught them right.
Or they've taught me right. Just stay out of the deal, Steve. Let us handle it.
All right, what's going on over here?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Actually, Steve, do me a favor. I got an approval. Take a look at that real quick. It looks like we're going to need a little bit more on the trade. If you look right here, I have it already up in the appraisal tool. Okay.
Holy smokes, Kevin, you're $4,000 over clean trade now.
Yeah, well, but we're close. We're close. You want to make deals or you don't want to make deals?
So let's make some deals.
So you authorize?
Yeah, we can sell this trade. We can sell this trade. Books are down a little bit now, but come the first of the year, the books come back up again, you're going to be fine. I'd put the extra $1,500, $1,800 on the car. Let's make the deal.
Yeah, I wouldn't have brought it to you if I didn't think we could do it. All right, James, here you go.
So what's going on there, Steve? What was his problem there?
The trade amnesty, they were 11, 11, 5, 11, 7 upside down in their trade. And he went $3-4 over book, and it still didn't satisfy the bank. So we had to put the extra $1,800. But the bank, I noticed, did come up another couple grand on the approval. And the beauty of that deal, they dropped the payment $40-something a month, and they got a car 2 times more expensive than the one they're driving.
Wow, what's going on over here? Any idea with Reggie and Kevin?
What do you got going on, Reg?
I got Miss Valentine here. She's has a Mitsubishi Lancer right now. Owes about $9,000 on it.
Valentine?
Yeah, Mr. Zarnick.
She want to be my Valentine?
Wants to be your Valentine.
Does Valentine want to be my Valentine?
Okay. She's looking at a cruise, $1,000 down, limited credit, but just trying to figure out something for Miss Valentine here.
What kind of car we got around?
Cruise.
Cruise. All right. She want to do the EPP program?
If you can get it qualified.
She got to trade.
Yes.
Well, from that, when I'm looking at that screen, you got to put some more money on that trade. You're never going to make that deal.
Yeah, I know.
That bank is going to say, we're not going to finance $15,000 over MSRP. Not in this day and age.
So we'll bump up the trade.
And what I'd also do, you remember the other day we've got some certificates from General Motors?
Yes.
All right. Real quick. You want to take that?
Yeah, I'd take that deal. Yeah, yeah, it's a little bit of a loser, but I'd take that deal.
Well, a little more than a little bit, but yeah, okay. All right, yeah, we're going to do it.
This is some real action back here, Steve.
I know.
That's still not enough on the trade, though.
$2,000 in cruise certificates plus the regular rebate. That'll help get out of that and put a little bit more in the trade and then call it into the bank and get the bank to approve it. They're going to have to step up also. You know, her credit's been dinged a little bit. Yeah. All right, but she makes good income. I know she's been every. It looks like every dealer in the city.
Awesome.
But the redeeming part of that, she's got long term on a job, verifiable income. She makes good money, and we'll put a little bit more on the trade because it doesn't look like anybody's put enough money on that trade to get her out. Just do the deal, get it on the trade. Put it on the trade, and let's rock and roll.
Wow, this is a lot of stuff going on here, Steve. Why so busy? Why so busy?
We're giving away a car for a test drive. We're doing trade amnesty, credit amnesty, and guess what?
Presents.
Presents. You're not making any payment this month.
So listen, Mrs. Smith, she's young lady. She first-time buyer, has pretty much no credit, but no trade, no nothing. Has $1,000 down and looking to get into something.
$1,000 down. I'd put her on a pre-owned, current as you can get, so you can get the extended months for her.
Okay.
I think that's what you're structuring there, from what I'm seeing,
All right.
or what you're working out.
Hey, help me out real quick here. I need like 2 or 3 points less.
Heath, Merry Christmas. How are you? What do you mean? Where did I come from? Oh, you thought I was at the other store? No, I'm here now. The showroom's full. I go where the action is. How you doing? Yes, we're going to need some help on this deal. There's no question. All right. Hey, listen, you guys did a good job. I want to thank you all. You did a good job this year for us. You really did. Okay. We've got a few weeks left. That's it. And we'll start in January again. But let's get some help this month. We need the sales. It's going to be, of course, a December to remember, and I know you're going to be part of it. What can you do on this deal for me? Well, the problem is the payment's too high for her. You said the payment's too high. She says the payment's too high, so I got to believe the payment's too high. In order to get that payment down, I've already stretched on the trade. I've taken more of a discount than I probably should have. I just need probably a 4 or 5 point rate shave. If you can shave that rate to 4 or 5 points for me and get me down into single digits, the payment will be exactly what she wants, exactly what you want, and you're going out at a very, very good equity position. You don't got to check with your boss. You don't got to check with your boss. You can make that decision.
EPP on that.
Okay. Send the approval over for Kevin. All right. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. We appreciate it, Heath.
Okay.
Wow, Steve, that was some fast talking.
We got it with these guys. These bankers are sharp.
Wow, what's going on over here? Man, this is a lot of action, Steve. You really do go where the action's
We're on
at.
the right car. We're on a cruise.
Phil.
Knows we got 130 of them. Whoever that is, they're on the right car for me. I'm telling you, we got the right car.
Phil has Mrs. Mayer here.
I have a Valerie Mayer. She has a 2004 Saturn View that she goes $3 grand on.
She has a what? What would she have again? I'm sorry.
Saturn View.
$3 grand on.
They don't even make that car anymore.
And she also said that she has some challenge credit.
Challenge credit too, Steve.
I like Challenge Credit. I love Challenge Credit.
And she also has $1,500 down towards her purchase.
All right. And what is the bank commission saying that she's got to be at on a payment? What's the payments?
Payment is about, she's looking at me around $250, $300.
That's going to be tough on a cruise. It's a $20-something thousand car, and where you're going to have to do this. And of course, Reggie's going to have to prove it. So Reggie, look at it. You might have to go to $4,500 to $5,000 on a trade. All right, even though you all think it's worth $2 to $3, and they don't make the car anymore, but it gets this deal down the road. Because keep in mind, you got to go to $500 on a trade. You may have to get another $500 out of her, but if she don't have it, she don't have it. I know it's Christmas, but keep in mind, she's not making this month's payment on that car. She's not making any payments till well into 2017. All right. We're also paying off her car. We're using the additional money that she owes that we're putting over the car towards the down payment. We're using all the rebates. And on cruises, we certainly have a little cash in the drawer, dealer cash that Reggie knows about, that we can put towards that car. And she gets a nice gift on her way out. So with all that, this should happen.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Can you make that happen for her?
I can make that
You
happen.
can go back and congratulate her
Absolutely.
that she's joined the team. Valerie is part of the Gordon team. All right?
Real quick, Steve, you remember I was talking about that giant loser? Customer wants TV in there.
Can't they go with the Xbox?
You did say pick a present. You did say pick a present.
Pick any present. Well, I can't go back on my word, but that's a big TV. They're not even going to fit that in the car.
Find a way to get it home.
Well, see if you can get a $100 delivery fee out of them or something like that. I'm only kidding. No, let them have the TV. No big deal.
Steve, is everybody registering why they're coming? Kevin, is every one of these people also registered for the car lease giveaway?
Every single person that has come in that's test driven a car, we let them know what's going on. Everybody's registered to the car.
Let me ask you this. That's the reason why they came down here, to register for the car.
So they're doing that right off the bat.
And as they're here kind of looking to register, they're looking around going, you know something? I can get my car, I can get a brand new car, pay off my other car, drop my payment, and maybe walk out of here with a TV, this, that. Why wouldn't you?
There's more goodies here than on Christmas morning.
That's right. Exactly right. That's why we got such a big tree.
Well, I got to tell you what, Steve. I know the guys loved.
That was a rental tree. I couldn't even afford
You did, yeah. You said that. You said that. You were giving out too many presents.
If we're not careful, they're going to come in and repossess it.
All right. Well, Steve, I think we've kind of helped them out here. Let's get back and finish the show up. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea. All right.
Come on.
Good job, guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Come to Philly Chevy Giant and take your test drive on any vehicle, and you will be entered to win a 2017 Chevrolet Cruze 2-year lease giveaway on January 7th. No purchase necessary or the cash equivalent, because when Steve says take a test drive and just do the deal, he really means
Philadelphia, just do the deal and come down and take a test drive and enter to win your 2017 Cruze. Just do the deal.
Steve, it is the biggest week of the year, the week between Christmas and New Year's. The boxing gloves are off, the biggest week in the car business. And one more week, and that is it between now and the close of business. December 31st, Saturday, here at Philly Chevy Giant. Come here, kick some tire, take a test drive, and what will happen if you do nothing else?
If you don't do anything else, no purchase necessary. You take your name, you put it in this canister, this barrel, and we're going to pick on January 7th the winner for a brand new 2017 Cruze. And there's going to be one lucky family that's going to have a brand new car for 2017 for doing nothing else than just taking a test drive from Gordon Chevrolet.
You're giving away a 2-year lease.
2-year lease.
So everybody who comes in this week, one more week, and that's it, takes a test drive, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to be entered into the drawing on a 2-year lease giveaway, January 7th, 2017. Now, let me ask you a question before we get into the rest of the stuff. Steve, they come here, they take a test drive, they buy a car, they still get entered.
Absolutely.
They come here, they take a test drive, they get entered, and then January 7th comes, you pull their name, but suppose they already have a car. What happens to those people? If they pull their name, they don't need a car.
We're going to give them the cash equivalent for that lease in cash or check to take home.
Wow. So no matter what happens, if their name is pulled, it's either going to be the cash or the vehicle, their choice, for 2 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a great offer. However, that's without even buying a car. Come here this week, Steve. Most of the month you said buy a car and you're not going to worry about a payment until well into 2017. However, you start off the program today and said, no, Greg, we're going to clarify this a little bit. You clarified it by saying we're making a payment this month, next month, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. In most cases, they're not going to make a payment until January of 2018 because you're taking care of it.
Absolutely. You're going to be driving a car.
For a year.
For a whole year.
Without a payment.
Absolutely no charge to you as a payment.
Wow. They are making the payment for an entire year until 2018. And the best goodies of them all, trade amnesty.
Trade amnesty, no matter what you owe on your car.
$5,000, $10,000, $15,000.
$15,000 upside down. Again.
That's deep.
Yeah, if your car's worth $5,000 and you owe $15,000, $18,000, $20,000, we're going to pay off that trade no matter what you owe and get that loan to go away and start you fresh on the road.
Credit amnesty, you have a good beacon score, a middle-of-the-road beacon score, or a really tough beacon score because maybe you've had a divorce or a bankruptcy or repo in your past. Steve, credit amnesty, what does that mean to the folks at home that really need it?
No matter what your credit is, we're going to submit an app and we're going to we're going to work as hard as we have to work to get that deal approved for you with little or no money out of your pocket.
And it's that easy.
And it's that easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is on through the close of business Saturday. Steve, this is the best setup of all. The year ends on Saturday. You close Saturday. When the Saturday sale comes to an end, that is when these offers expire. Number one, take a test drive, and automatically, once you take that test drive, you will register for a 2017 Chevrolet Cruze 2-year lease giveaway or the cash equivalent. In addition to that, no payment for an entire year until 2018. So you get through this Christmas that just passed and next Christmas without a car payment. Great deal, huh? Trade amnesty, credit amnesty, but there's only one place where Steve is making the deals here in the great Northeast, and that's Gordon Chevrolet, Philly Chevy Giant, because when Steve says, just do the deal, Steve, what do you really mean?
Philadelphia, I just do the deal.
All month long, come in and test drive any vehicle and qualify for a 2-year lease giveaway on a 2017 Chevrolet Cruze. And when Steve says just do the deal, we just do the deal.
Just do the deal.
At the end of the deal, Steve's going to look at you, and he's going to say it louder than you've ever heard him say it before. He's going to say these magic words.
Philadelphia, don't make your payment in December.
And when it's all said and done, those other magic words.
Philadelphia, just do the deal.
Folks, he's losing his voice, but it's fun. This is a party. Get yourself registered. Get yourself ready to qualify for the 2017 2-year lease car giveaway on a 2017 Chevrolet Cruze. Get ready to get down the road and not make a payment until well into 2017. Trade amnesties in effect, credit amnesties in effect, and when it's all said and done, you get your present. Get your car and pick your present right here at Philly Chevy Giant. It's Gordon Chevrolet on the Boulevard in Bustleton, right here in the great Northeast. Remember, it's going on through the close of business Saturday. And yes, Steve loves to do
just do the deal, Philly.
At Gordon Chevrolet.
Just do the deal.